Okay, to those people that think that the Jews can be any ethnicity or whatever, I got some scripture to back this shit up. Jeremiah 8:21, for the hurt of the daughters of my people and my hurt, I am black. Astonishment hath taken hold of me. That's 1. Lamentations chapter 5, verse 10, our skin was black like the oven because of the terrible famine. Song of Solomon, verse 5 of chapter 1, I am black but comely, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, as the tents of Kedar, as the curtains of Solomon. And this one even says black as referring to dark. The Hebrews were not Ashkenazi. None of them were white or Middle Eastern. They were black. They were dark. In Genesis, Cush, Ethiopia, fucking Africa. Acts 13:1, the men of Niger, black.
Man, I thought Christian beliefs were outlandish. That black Hebrew Israelites are something else.
And I tell people, it appears that the core conspiracy there is in the world today is the fact that the real Hebrews are Africans. That's the core. Every other conspiracy, not theories, actual conspiracies that you know in the world today are working around that singular conspiracy. So that if you get that one conspiracy, then you understand like every other conspiracy and how it works. It's almost like what Jesus said, that when you understand the gospel of the kingdom, right, then you understand every other parable that he has spoken.
I feel the need to speak on the things that I speak on, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when I became conscious of who I was as a black person, and that the reason why we call ourselves black people is because that's the name that our oppressor gave us, and we're actually Jews, and we're the biblical people that they talk about that fits the scriptures and all the curses and why we went through slavery, and that all the shit that's happening, like everything is unraveling, like everything that has to do with my identity and who I am as a black person is coming to light. And it makes me happy that truth is coming out. Not only that, but when it comes to the satanic shit in Hollywood, the stuff that programmed us that we've been watching our entire lives, like I don't think people don't understand how deep it is. And people don't understand why I'm able to, I mean, obviously there's the people who agree and they know what's going on, but the people who are still like stuck and can't get it, you just have to realize that everything you've been taught is a lie. That's it.
My testimony in how I, a Gentile white male who grew up in a conservative evangelical community, how I became awoken to who the true chosen people of God are, the true Hebrew Israelites really are. And to share the entire story, I will say that question. And he said, my son, they are my true chosen children. They are the true chosen people of me. And to back up that voice, he led me to Deuteronomy chapter 28, where in the first time in my life, those words bounced off and penetrated my heart, and I wept when I finally, after all these years, got an understanding to why our so-called black brothers and sisters in this country and around the world are so mistreated, and especially in this country are so oppressed. It's because they are the true chosen people of the Most High God. They are the true Hebrew Israelites that are in another Egypt of America under a 400-year curse due to the disobedience of their forefathers, and that the Jews that we have thought have been fooled by are not the true chosen people, but they are what Revelations talks about as the imposters, Jewish, like something but not the real something. But our Hebrew Israelites of today are our so-called black brothers and sisters, and that answer finally came. I wasn't brainwashed, I wasn't coerced, I wasn't in a